Okay, another day, another series, man. This one over here is Ghaza's Head Bumping Harmonies. It's a 535 mini-series, if you haven't guessed already. We're starting off with Hua Chenyu. Of course, it's Ghaza. And it's just called Mask Concert, because there's no title of... there actually is no title in this video, so it's just Mask Concert. I guess we'll figure it out as we go along over here. We actually had 3 for Ghaza today, but I'm dropping 2 of them with Sammy's series tomorrow, so you're going to be a heavy content day tomorrow. You're going to get lots of 535 series dropping tomorrow. Today I'm only dropping 1 because I'm absolutely feeling like absolute shit. I've got the flu, I've got a head cold, my nose is stuffy, I'm coughing all the time, and I'm just absolutely... I'm not going to not drop because we have to drop at least 1 in a day. But yeah, tomorrow will be the heavy content day, and today we're just dropping this one for now, so at least I can go off and try and see if I can sort myself out. But yeah, Hua Chenyu, Mask Concert. Let's get straight into it, man. Let's see where we go. The sound of this video is really, really bad. We're getting what he's saying. Obviously, because there's the lyrics over there, right? But the sound is bad. I can literally hardly hear his voice. But okay, let's just look at his performance, because just watching him is a performance in itself. Let's go. Never pause the game. I like where he's going with this entire thing. So he's basically talking about as if he's in the shoes of like the modern generation with technology. He's basically saying that this technology is like their main blessing. It's like their signature, right? Where it's like they don't go out and be with friends anymore. They just coop themselves up alone, isolated at home, either playing TV games or going online and attacking their enemies without any sort of repercussions, because they're keyboard warriors, right? You're not going to tell any of that stuff to people's faces, because if you did, you'll get punched in the face, right? That's unfortunately one of the downfalls of social media, is that you have all these righteous people and all of these people that think that they're brave just because they can say a whole bunch of things on online. But if you had to say that to people's faces, the outcomes would be very, very different, right? So he is talking about like over here, like expecting your absent moment. It literally is just a dumbing down of society, and that's all thanks to social media. So he's kind of speaking to that. That it almost kind of sounds like a if you actually think about the movies, it kind of sounds firstly like a circus, and secondly sort of like a rehab type thing, right? Where like a crazy person would come out of that kind of asylum, essentially. And it's kind of like he's trying to portray that. He's trying to portray as if like we're all inside this insane asylum, even though we're in our own spaces. It's kind of like they've created these insane asylums inside of our own minds, right? It's kind of like a circus. Like no one can think straight, no one can think rationally anymore. like the fact that he's gone with the take of like making light of a really dark situation, because he's kind of delivering something really, really real and really dangerous to society in like a very palatable way, right? Where you're like, yeah, this is how society is. And it's like, oh, I'm such this person. I'm so isolated. I just stay at home and sit on my keyboard and play TV games. And you know what I mean? And it's like, but it's not. It's actually a very, very scary, specifically for the younger generation who are completely entangled in this world, right? And it's wrecking their worldview. It's wrecking their lives. It's pulling all meaning and all purpose out of their existence. It's a real, real problem. So the fact that he's actually bringing this up in this way is very clever. IQ can easily carry the whole game. I'm so proud and so arrogant. Yeah, that is how it is today online. Completely like that. Everyone thinks they're smart. Everyone thinks they're smart because they watch a whole bunch of videos. Everybody thinks that they're smart. Do you know what I mean? It's very, very easy to actually get caught up in echo chambers online. And then when you're not hearing the other side, when you're not hearing the opposing side, right, it's very easy to start drifting away into delusion. Right? On either side, it doesn't matter what it is, whether you're conservative, whether you're liberal, whatever your worldview is, right? If you don't actively pursue two sides of the story and you just stick to your side, and it becomes like a tribal thing where regardless of what your side does, you are your side's always right, then you're actually not smart. You're actually fucking stupid. Do you know what I mean? Because you can't sit there and say, well, that's the greatest weasel words is like, do your research. You know what I mean? Or studies have shown. No. Studies have shown things on your side, and studies have shown things on the other side as well. Right? There are studies that don't agree with each other, and they go up against each other. But to sit there and say, no, this is the gold standard of studies, no, bullshit. A lot of the shit that's happening there, a lot of the studies that you're getting out of these institutions today has been heavily politicized, right? So you do, specifically today, you do need to look at both sides of the equation, right? But in today's generation, it's not. Today's generation is, this is my side, and whatever my side spews at me, I'm going to take as gospel, right? And whatever the other side spews at me, I'm going to take as rubbish. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean you're intelligent. That doesn't mean that you're well informed. It just means that you're misinformed. Come on, man. Look, sitting here, it's flat. I've got to consistently swap my little one's hand away from it when he tries to put it away. It's like, nope. I think in my current life over here, I have never ever before, when I was younger, I struggled to say no to people, which was like a terrible thing. It's actually very liberating to say no. And I found that in my stage of my life now, with my little one being 3 years old, all I find myself saying is no. No, don't do it. No, what are you doing? No, hey, what are you doing? No, hey. That's literally all I'm doing now. So he's taught me to say no. Telling you, children fucking teach you something. Let's go, man. so it just carries on like that for a bit. The sound on this isn't great at all. Obviously, it's a fan cam over here. You can kind of hear it essentially, but actually reading the lyrics is all you needed to really do. Is just read the lyrics over here and see what the song was about. And it's actually a very, very important song specifically for today's day and age, right? It cuts deep at the heart of a real problem that we're having today. But you guys let me know what you think down below. I know a lot of you are going to say, oh no, but the song's terrible. Well, it is what it is. Anyway, I'll catch you on the very next one. Peace.